Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Red, where I am playing Terraria. Last episode we started off our adventure with a Ronin and the Researcher. And this episode, well, I'm gonna go and probably explore the world and see what I can find. Depends on how far I can get, of course. I'm first gonna go to the left side because I know the left side is safe. The right side has the Crimson and all that jazz. Even though the Crimson is not too ridiculously difficult to traverse, I still don't want to take any risks. Yikes, sorry. Oh yeah, of course I can use a puffballs to make another bow. If I want to. Why in the hell is this getting purple? It's really weird because I don't really think that the Aurora Borealis is still going. I have no idea, of course, so... No, it isn't going anymore, so... What the hell, game? Yeah, no. No. Oh yeah, this snow biome, I remember now. Let's see, anything on the surface? I cannot double jump. There you go. Here. This will probably bring me underground. Ah, what the hell is... Neddy? Okay. Something is attacking me and I cannot... There you go. You. Stop being stealthy and die. Stop being stealthy and die. Quote of the year right there. Alright. Get rid of you. Let me go and get rid of this stuff. Gonna try to preserve my torches for the time being until I have enough money to buy myself enough torches so I can make enough... Or so I can just make the unlimited torch from Louis AFK. Here. Here. There you go. You must die. What else is down here, eh? Feel a sneeze coming up. That was a sneeze. I've been sneezing every morning of my life. The last couple of weeks. And it's actually pretty insane and kind of annoying. Oh boy, here we go again. Okay. Ah, dang, I was really hoping that I would get a freaking snowball cannon. Because that would have been insane luck right there. Let me go and get this doom. I don't really need a piano. Is this a brush? No, this is topaz, right? Yeah. Yeah, boy. At least you do have this freaking ice skates. So those are really handy. For traversing upon the ice, of course. Of course, green cube has run out of cliffs. The traveling merchant has arrived. Did I tell you? Did you hear that the traveling? Yeah, sure, no, that the traveling merchant has arrived. Of course, he would arrive when I'm in a freaking cave. It happens every goddamn time. Now my question is it the town NPC that arrived? I don't think so, because or like the AFK mod form of them. I don't think so, because I don't have any other houses that are free right now. Nah, he's just waltzing around. Otherwise he would be in his house. What the hell are you? You are probably bismuth, which means that I cannot mine you quite yet. I also cannot use you in this playthrough, I'm pretty dang sure. Yeah. Oh boy, that's a lot of slimes. I'm gonna go this way. I'd rather not deal with those guys. Right now, in any case. Alright. Let's see, I already have a freaking anvil. Would you look at that? New ice skates. Nice. Ay, ay, ay. Well, it's better than nothing, I guess. I'm not gonna... No! I'm not gonna complain too much. Freaking die, you icy buggers! I should have probably made like at least some form of freaking armor. Instead of waltzing around half naked. Basically naked, really. Right, get me these boys. It'd be quite handy if I could just get enough to make myself a basic grappling hook. It'd actually make my life a lot easier. I only need that and a blizzard in a bottle or just some kind of double jump. And then I can move on with my life. Well, as long as I still have a life left after I'm done with this guy. I do. Okay. There you go. Oh my god, there's more. There be more over here. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage. Let's go and get you. I do personally think that like the first couple of episodes of this of these playthroughs are always a little bit boring. Well, I don't know, man. It's just like I need to find my place in this world, I guess. I need to find my place in this world, and I also need to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do in which order, because I've so like that's actually the biggest thing, like the biggest I guess bad side about doing modded is the fact they have so much stuff to do that choosing between all of these things is really difficult. Also, there's an item in the weapon out mod, I think, which makes it so that if you put it in your inventory, you can auto attack with basically every single weapon, which sounds really nice, and I can guarantee you it's really nice, but it makes it so that weapons that are not supposed to be auto-fired, for instance with the ranger. I seem to remember one weapon being that way. One weapon was, like, the gimmick of that weapon was the faster you can click the mouse button, the more bullets you would be able to fire. But of course, if you have auto-fire, then this thing fires like crazy, really fast, really crazy. And also really overpowered, of course. And I don't, well, that's, the thing is, that's not like what the weapon is supposed to be, so I'm gonna try to avoid using that. With the melee playthrough, I'm also not sure if I'm gonna use that. Of course, a lot of the weapons, when they don't auto-swing, they become useless to me, really. Or at least later on in the game. Earlier in the game, it doesn't really matter too much. And earlier in the game, it's just a lot of the melee weapons tend to have no auto swing, so then it's normal. But in the late game, you really want to have auto swing. This is lapis, but I cannot mine it because I don't have a strong enough pickaxe. Alright, another ice bat. Fuck you. Get the hell out of my life. Thank you. I appreciate you getting out of my life. I should probably go back anytime soon because I'm going quite deep, and I still have no armor, so I think I will do that. Oh yeah, traveling merchant. Of course I don't have that much gold, so let's hope that he doesn't have something absolutely amazing in his inventory. Money collector automatically places any coin picked up into your piggy bank. If you don't have enough space in your piggy bank, it does nothing. Wonder Waffle. The amazing Wonder Waffle. The special secret ingredient makes this the most delicious waffle found everywhere. Anyway. Wonder Waffle is a registered trademark of Travelers and Enterprise. Grants a random status effect. Disclaimer, some buffs do not function without certain requirements, so the Wonder Waffle may appear to do nothing. That is pretty freaking funny. The Climate Codex. I see. 75 gold. Holy shit. The Fez, Lifeform Analyzer, and of course the ammo box, which would be quite handy, but guess I ain't getting that one. I don't think I'll be getting any of these things, really. Well, it doesn't matter too much anyway. Let me go get rid of you and put you down there. Okay, let me go and quick stack my money. My money. Okay. Let's see. The loom. You can go over here. Also, I want to kill this puff dude. Thank you for dying. Am I gonna go to the desert and get myself cactus armor, or am I just gonna go and see about making something a little bit more efficient, I guess? You know what? I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna stop recording for now. Yes, I already stopped. I don't know, man. It's a little bit difficult, so I'll come back to this later. Okay, so I'm back after a little bit of a break, I guess you could call it. And right now I'm in the same well, I just have the same issue as I had before. And that is that I still actually have no idea what the hell I'm gonna do. Building houses seems like a pretty good idea. The biggest thing about it is just the fact that I don't really have the materials to build anything too good, so I'm just gonna have to build shitty buildings for the time being. Okay, petrifying. Alright, cool. Okay, can you please... No, fuck. Can you... Please... I'm getting attacked by flying fish. Christ almighty. Alright. The blood moon is rising. To make matters even worse, I will go and block off the doors, because... Or at least one of the doors. Was that my phone? I have a feeling that my phone just rang, like, at literally the worst moment ever. I've been waiting for something, like an entire day or something, and now I get an answer. Screw it, I'll look at that stuff later. Hello, giant weird eyeball. Flush comes. Yeah. I think I'll go and just farm or defeat some enemies during this blood moon. See if I can get something interesting, and I'll meet you guys either when I get something interesting or when the night ends and I'm gonna do something useful. Hello, Patchwork. Ah, fuck me. Freaking hell. Is this like the second night in the game or something? No! I might be dead right now. Dude, little freaking maggot douchebags. Bugger right on off. Wait, there's some stars over there. I can make Chester arrows. Yeah, Chester's arrows. There you go. And I can do this. Get a load of this. Screw it, I'm just using it on him. This guy's pretty dang dangerous. Thank you. Alright, merchant, yes we can. Oh yeah, the hands just fall out whenever you... These freaking hands. The hands just fall out whenever you kill an abomination. I also just ran out of arrows, so... I guess I was pretty dang lucky. Okay. I don't really think that there's anything else around here. Let's see if there are some items to the right. There might be. Actually, nah. There are not. Alright, at least I got a piece of gold. I'm wondering how many arrows I can actually buy. I see caltrops. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, let's go and see if we can do anything with the stuff that we have right now. Radiant, that's all for the healer class. But my medallion. Huh. Cool. I didn't know that was in the game. That's actually really handy. Magic, radiant damage. Yep. Has nothing to do with me. All of this stuff. The hallowed decryptor, but that's, yeah. It's gonna take a while before we get that. Same with things like the Undying Sunset and stuff. Cosmo dead javelins. Cool. Alright. I've already seen what we could do with those. My door is open and there's a freaking slime coming in. There you go. Alright, let us continue. This is used in a false enchantment, which is not for this playthrough, of course. The white feather, there is the prairie stuff, which will technically increase my ranged stuff, but meh. I don't really... Well, I'm gonna make it with the other class anyway, so... Oh. Oh, okay. This is what I like to call nice. That's really freaking nice. I don't need either of those things, so I'm just gonna go and open them up and see what I get. Some vanity that I don't care about. Banners can only be used to make like combination banners, and sometimes also some items, but in this case they're not really worth it. Flesh clump. If I can get a diamond, I can make a blood diamond, which is a pretty handy item actually. Quite surprisingly. Oh boy. Lenses. Optic staff, sextant. The phantom camera. There's a flashlight? I like it when I discover new things. Icy shards. Let's see. Bard weapon. Frostburn pouch, or whatever the hell. A frost pelter. So if I can farm these things, I can get some new weapons. Some frost weapons. Intriguing. Very intriguing. They could also be quite good, actually. Alright, good to know. All of these magic things, apprentice, and this is probably for the... Oh, this is for the holy hammer. Holy hammer! Okay, cool. The rest I don't really think I should care about too much. Let me go and bonk you all in here. Let me go and kill you, because I do still need more buff balls. Probably. Maybe. I should take a look at that. Go and bonk all of you in here. I'm gonna sell these things, because they're worth a decent amount of money. I cannot place it anywhere over here, so I'm just gonna go and get rid of you. Sure, I'll hold on to it for now. I should hold on to the banners because they are handy in a certain way. In their own unique and special way. Okay, let's see. Because it's 5 copper a piece. Let's see if we can buy 3,900. And what's it again? 92? I think it is. Wait, let me go and take a look. To make the unlimited wooden arrow, you need 3,996. 990. 96. There you go. Freaking awesome. Alright, and then I can combine this at a workbench probably. Is it a workbench? Yeah. Workbench, and bam! Unlimited wooden arrow. Never run out wooden arrow. There you go. Never have to worry about normal arrows again. Which is freaking awesome. A present. Oh my. I don't remember these recipes being in the game. And I absolutely love it that they are. This has just made my day, by the way. This has just made my day. It makes getting all this stuff a lot easier. If only I knew it. Actually, no, I didn't have any issue getting all this stuff in the other playthrough. Anyway, so... Awesome. Thank you, FarGhostMod, for making my life easier and more fun. Okay. Now the question is, what in the living shit am I gonna do? Because I need to make houses. That's one of the things that I always have to do, really. For that I'm gonna need wood. But I would also like to upgrade myself to a point that I can very easily do a lot of these things. Also, how many was it again that I needed when it came to torches? To make the unlimited torch. It is 396. Let's see. How much is it for a torch? 50 copper. $396. Cool. Oh, for a second I was thinking like, wait, where'd all my ammo go? And I'm like, oh right. I have unlimited ammo now. There you go, so now I also have unlimited torches. Freaking awesome and handy. And cool. Right. It is time to go. Maybe I can go underground also. Well, that's actually what I was thinking about doing, because... Wait, do I have enough gems to make... I should actually just take a look at what I have, if I can make anything that might help me. How many puffballs did I need for the bow? I needed 10 of those. I have 8. What else is there that I might be able to use? I can use the pre-boss loot tokens to make some interesting things. I'll wait with that. I wanted to take a look at something in particular. I just don't remember. Right, my gems. Nice, I have enough topaz to make a topaz hook. It's a pretty shitty hook, but I don't care. It's a hook nonetheless. Which would be so kind as to die! And close that door! Right, so I already managed to die once. Which isn't too surprising really when you are trying to deal with a blood moon. Alright, armor. Right. When you have no armor and basically nothing to save your life with. I guess I'll use the iron to make an armor set. I can. I can also just go and gather some boreal wood maybe. Well, it's either boreal wood or I'm gonna go and see about finding and... You know what? I think that's better. I'm gonna go and look for a cactus. In the other playthroughs I already had, like, I'm sorry, in the other playthrough, because I only have done once. Right now, I had the living wood armor set, I think I had. So I instantly had an armor set that would fit my class. Right now I'm gonna have to wait until I get the goblin invasion before I can get the first one of the ranger class. I'm pretty dang sure. So now I'm just gonna go out of my way to go and get some cactus. To make myself some armor, and then I'm gonna go back into the underground to see if I can find some movement upgrades, really. That's actually the biggest thing that I want from those. Hello there, miniature slime. At least I don't have to worry about torches anymore. That's nice. And I already have a hook also, so that's also gonna help quite a lot. Wanna know how many times I can say also in one sentence? I can repeat words a lot. I'm also very good English. But that has nothing to do with this playthrough, really. That's just me. It's a charm or it's a curse. You decide. Is it a blizzard? Yeah, sure. A blizzard in the freaking desert. No. A sandstorm? It is not a sandstorm, but there is, for some kind of reason, this particle effect going on. Right, let's gather with me freaking tiny iron pickaxe. Gather myself some cactus. For some kind of reason, this is ammo. I still have no idea why. 30, 25, and 20. I'm gonna need a decent amount. I'm really not a big fan of the fact that, like, of how slow I am. That's always the beginning of every single playthrough. I'm always like, ugh, I'm slow. There is a worm of some kind. I don't know. And I'm waiting for it to come up the ground so that I can shoot in the face and kill it. Let's go and maybe get out of here. I should have enough cactus, otherwise I'm just gonna make a piece of iron armor. Huh, is it just the wind in general? No, it was the desert biome. Right. I'm just going to dump you in here. And make myself the cactus armor, or at least pieces of it. There we go. Thank you. So now I have 5 defense. Is there... Okay, yeah, the set bonus is 1 defense. Alright, where am I gonna go? Frozen biome. Seems to be a dead end. Let's go over to the normal cavern. Quote unquote normal, in any case. Actually, no, it is windy right now. Yeah, I don't know all these weather effects, so I'm actually quite interested to see what that's gonna give. You know, while I'm doing this, I might as well talk about something else. So, the reason why I've like it doesn't really matter. You probably won't notice this, but lately I haven't really been motivated to make videos. That's because of one reason, and one reason only. Because I did the what was it again? Oh, a nice freaking flow pipe. I need that. I just need that, so that's nice. the reason why I have this is because I did the Fire Emblem 7 support conversations. Like, I haven't done all of them quite yet, but just that at a certain point, I think how many hours was it again? I think it was almost 5 hours of constant talking in voices also, so doing, or at least trying my hand at doing some voice acting, and yeah, that put quite a strain on my freaking voice, and then, yeah, I had issues talking the next day, was one of the issues that I had, and I also just, like, I wasn't in the mood for talking after doing that much talking. And also, I know, man, it's really weird making videos. Sometimes you have a little bit of a, what's it called? A little bit of a, I don't know, man, you just get like a moment where you're like, yeah, I want to make videos. Otherwise, if I don't get that feeling, I'm always like, meh, I can make videos because I usually don't have anything else to do. But it's not always like necessary, if you know what I mean. What the hell is this? Something is giving me a regen every now and then, and I have no idea what. Right, now if I were a throwing class, this biome would have been a lifesaver, I think. Hello. Free money. Thank you. Flagger. Good sir. I commend thee. Oh boy. I don't commend thee though. Get up there. And shoot him in the face. With some arrows. I'm still debating whether or not I'm gonna whether or not I'm gonna make infinite of the other types of ammo. I was thinking about maybe not doing that, just keeping it so that I can make infinite. That I'm allowed to make infinite wooden arrows, but I'm not allowed to make infinite of any other type of ammo aside from normal musket balls. Because when I do that, I'm just gonna, like, I don't know, man. The value of ammo starts to go all the way down. It's really weird. But I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna try to keep this up until the point that I get stuck for some kind of a reason. Or when I just want to make infinite ammo, I have no idea. For the time being, I'm not gonna go out of my way to make infinite torch arrows, for instance. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on if I need them. If I need them, I will do that. I'm not afraid to do that. I will try to avoid it as much as I can, but yeah, I think you get the message. Of me just rambling on again. Yeah. I do it's really weird. For being a ranger, I feel like the game is a lot more difficult in the beginning. Because with the summoner playthrough, I really didn't have any issue in the beginning of the game. While right now, I'm struggling a little bit. It's mainly because I have to focus on aiming also, which I didn't have to do before. Before I didn't have to care like which direction I was. Usually I didn't have to care about which direction I was shooting things or sending my minions or doing an attack or whatever. Alright, looks like it's another blood moon. Oh, what fun this will be. You know what, these guys can't reach me anyway, so I think I'll just stay up here and shoot you with arrows up until some worm enemy decides to hit me in my face. Right, get rid of the cobwebs. This character knows cobwebs all too well, as displayed from the intro. I also noticed something quite funny when I was trying to make the intro of this playthrough. So I noticed, like, I was when I made the entire building, I had, what's it again? I put down the chest for my character to get a weapon out of, or weapons. So I decided to like array that chest with like a lot of different weaponry and all that jazz. And then I noticed like, oh wait, I cannot show this because I want to do it in theater mode, I guess you could call it, like without all of the HUD stuff. And I was like, oh, well there you go. There goes all that effort. Oh, come on, mate. Can you please leave me alone? Oh my god. I'm falling. I've fallen. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go and stay over here because then I don't get bounced around and don't get hit. Alright, can you die? Thank you. Okay, let me just go and do this and try to open up a door. Get myself an extractinator, that's actually pretty dang good. Didn't expect to find that here, because I actually expected to be going through a normal cave instead of ending up in the underground desert of all the places. Probably one of the most difficult areas to go to in the early game. Well, one of the more... Yeah, actually, I don't know, man. I tend to go to this area in the early game. Even though it's supposed to be like mid pre-hard mode or something. Or at least that's what I say. Whoop. Ah, freaking hell. Relentless, these things. Oh, yeah. Whoops. This button. The reason why I like going to this area in the early game is because of the fact that like these caves are all I told this, like I explained this in the last playthrough also. The underground desert always has these pockets, and you don't have to mine that far. Otherwise, if you like have like in the early game, you don't have fast mining speed, and then mining becomes a really big slog, and yeah, that's why I like going to this area, because you don't have to mine that much. The only unfortunate thing is the fact that this is filled with death. Technically every single area in the game is filled with death, but this area is a little bit more deadly than some of the other areas. Or at least for a guy who doesn't have a good freaking armor set, and also not really that good of a weapon. So I don't fall to my death, because I also don't have any way to cushion myself. Whoops. I'm lucky that freaking stone wasn't whitelisted on my vein mine stuff, because otherwise I probably would have had to quit. I probably would have had to go out of the game, because otherwise my world would be deleted. Well, it's never really that bad. It stops at a certain point, I think. But I still wouldn't want to risk it. It's vein miner. It's dangerous. It's the same as in freaking Minecraft. Vein miner is always dangerous to use. Especially in Minecraft, because I think, I'm not even sure if you can whitelist stuff. But if you're on a sky island made of wood, and you somehow manage to place down a single plank of wood and then decide to mine it up with vein miner, yeah, goodbye platform, and goodbye probably your life. Okay, let me go and wait for these guys to not disappear, but for these guys to fall down. If you're wondering, yes, I did notice that life crystal. I just didn't want to go down there because of antlions, and they suck, especially when they're with multiples. One of them I can deal with, but two of them, it's like in freaking Dark Souls. One enemy, easy. Two enemies, a lot more challenging. Hey, another freaking... I hate these things. They suck. Alright, worm douchebag. It's basically like, hey, here is the normal giant worm, only like 3 times, like 3 times stronger. Yeah, they suck. Somebody is opening and closing a door left of me, and it's driving me nuts. Oh hey, it's another room. Oh hey, it's death. Yay! Alright, get the hell away from me. Yikes. Ah, dang it. I was hoping that would be fast enough. Here. Come get me, you bitch. Alright, if I were a melee class, that would have been a lot easier dealing with these freaking worms. Well, I wouldn't say that. Right, I got myself a magic mirror. That's really freaking nice. Really handy. That way I don't have to... Are you kidding me? That way I don't have to think about all of the... You know. I think you know what I mean. Bugger off. I'm thinking about doing this. Because I'm usually running out my torch, and otherwise I'm mining, and then... Yeah, sure. Ah, this room is filled with... Huh. This is a situation and a half. I don't really know how to deal with this situation without getting myself killed, because... It doesn't matter that they're bunnies. They are with a lot. And both of the actually just the one pressure plate is on the other side. Guarded by said bunnies. Let's see if we can do this. I'm gonna try to get rid of that pressure plate and then slowly but surely kill the entire population. Alright, move. This is... this is not good. This is not good. Alright, I'm not gonna go over here, I'm gonna go around. My game is gonna start lagging like crazy if I don't fix this fast. It is pretty dang funny though. Meanwhile, the dog is spazzing out. Look at this. If this isn't a nightmare, I don't know what is. Okay. Let's go over here. And yeah. I'll meet you guys. Oh no, this is not gonna help. Why? Because these dumb bunnies keep on pressing that goddamn button. Alright. There's also Pinkster over there, so kill him. Alright, get rid of this. And I have infinite ammo, so I'll meet you guys when I'm done with dispatching all of these freaking bunnies. Well, watch this chest have a freaking flare gun. Even though that actually wouldn't be too bad because I need a flare gun. I need a freaking flare gun. Oh, even though I can make it relatively easily with tokens. Did I even get any token? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Of course I didn't get any token because these are statue enemies. You don't get that much from statue enemies. I swear to God, yeah. Get rid of this thing. Get rid of this thing. Thank you. Let me, for the love of God, get this chest. Stop being such an asshole. And leave me alone. Bugger off. Nobody needs you. You don't even drop anything cool. Okay. There you go. I win. I'm gonna get the slime statue. And not really the bunny statue. Alright. Well then, it's even worse than I actually anticipated. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Thank you for giving me a disappointing feeling that I never expected to be feeling. Alright, get out of my life. This thing is dumb and kind of useless. Well, it's not dumb, it's a pretty cool concept, but at the same time, kind of useless to me. Glow sticks, I guess they're handy. There's also some sapphire, which I will get. There's another piece down there, which I will also get, because gems are rare. Well, not that rare, but the chances of me needing them are pretty dang high. Is the miner still here? That's actually pretty dang awesome. I wanted to keep him alive too. Maybe get a lucky drop from him. A bone pickaxe would be quite nice. Even though I very much doubt that I will get it. There's always a tiny freaking chance. And I have to go this way anyway, so. He will die. At the end of my arrows. So, thanks for the bombs though. They were quite handy. Well, did it just give me like one bomb? Yeah. Yes, there's multiple bombs. There's millions upon freaking bombs. Alright, I'm gonna make a little bit of an opening and I'm gonna cheese the living shit out of him. Hasta la vista, baby! I love saying that, so I love freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger and his quotes. I love it. Alright, I'm just gonna explode into a couple of pinkies, for which I also have a cheese strategy. I can remember like the moment where like in the earlier version of Terraria where like, oh my god, a freaking pinky! I saw a pinky! And they're also pretty freaking difficult to defeat. Ah, they gave those coins in the a coin sprite. That is freaking awesome. Nicely done, Thorium mod creator, that I currently can't think of the name of. Well, I think they already did an amazing job. Thorium has been one of the mods, one of the best like overall content mods ever, I think. Calamity also, by the way, if you're wondering like, oh, what about Calamity? Calamity's also really good. But Calamity is just a mod on its own, which is the reason why I haven't really added it in this, because that thing is something entirely depending on its own. Also, like all of the other stuff that you get is like all the stuff that you get in the Calamity mod is really overpowered compared to the stuff that you would get in a normal game. Hello, my god, there's. Why am I having inventory space problems right now? Of all the freaking places. Let's see. I need a blowpipe. I don't need the assassin's knife. It's not even that good, so you can go straight into the trash can, motherfucker. I will not bring back the smithies because I've already overused it, and I try to minimize the overusing of dumb jokes, because then they don't become funny anymore. Alright. Get these on. Is it onyxes or onyxi? I actually have no idea. Doesn't really help that my mother language isn't English, but. Alright, let's go and see if we can get this tungsten, and then I think I will go back, empty out my inventory, see what I can do with the stuff that I've collected, and then I will end off this episode. Anything else? Well, even if there is anything else, I cannot carry it anyway, so let's just get that freaking hell out of here. Is it still a blood moon? Or is this something else? This could be blood rain or something. I have no idea. You've been thunderstruck! I have been thunderstruck a couple of times, yes. I have enough rubies to make myself a ruby hook, but that's not gonna be that good. A blood slime. Yep, it's a blood rain. Bloody hell. Ha ha ha, what a funny joke that is. Let's see. Give me this. Not the freaking dirt platforms, I swear to god. The amount of times I've done that is actually a little bit unreal, I'd say. Whenever I hear just like thunder sound, I always have to think about that one stage in Donkey Kong Country 3. The stage that hits you with freaking lightning. Very precisely aimed lightning. It will kill you. Vanquisher medals can go in here. What the hell is wrong with you, Gus? Are you wet? Afraid to get wet? The good book. I'm actually gonna sell this thing because there's absolutely no point for me to hold on to this. 1 gold. It's pretty freaking good. That's actually the only reason why I held on to it. To get that 1 gold. I like gold. Sapphires. I need to get this gel to the other guy. Blowpipe. Mighty bamboo shots. Huh. Intriguing. Melee and ranged damage. Ascended bamboo shoot. That's actually pretty funny. I'm quite intrigued to see how this is gonna work. Wow. Breathing reed. We can make ocean tokens. Or with palm wood. Wow. It's bloody amazing. I'm very interested to see how that's gonna go. If it's gonna be good. Because that would be quite nice. Alright. I just need more place for an extractinator. My god. I think I will end of the episode right now. Next episode, I'm gonna go and start building some random bullcrap. It's not me even have the well, the biggest issue is that I want to go with the steampunker style. But for that stuff, or like I want to go with the style that I made the building from the intro. The only issue is that building is made from yew wood and dynasty wood, which are two types of wood that I don't have. And yeah, yew wood I can get from the Goblin Invasion, and I also want to use cogs and all that jazz to make like the steampunker aesthetic. But the issue is, the cogs are hard mode, so it's gonna take a while before I can get there. Sure, I'll go and make some shitty houses, make some storage or whatever, and continue that way. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this episode just right where I was playing Terraria Modded. And next episode, well, we're gonna continue and see whatever the hell I'm gonna do. Because I never know. Goodbye.